Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Sauce. I'm filming this before tonight's game started on Wednesday night, so I don't know how we did. Update, we went perfect. VIP went perfect, 3-0, bet of the day hit. Unfortunately, the YouTube videos went 0-2, which sucks. Usually doesn't work out that way. So apologies if you're not a VIP subscriber and only follow the YouTube picks. But VIPs, I know, are happy we went perfect. But we got Friday night college football, too. What a great weekend to start the season off. In this video, we're talking Michigan State versus Western Michigan. Welcome to The Sauce. The Sauce. Sauce. Hey, get the sauce. All right, Western Michigan on the road at Michigan State here. Line is Spartans minus 19.5, or at least that's what it was. That's what it opened at. Now, it's week one, so this line's been open for months. By Monday morning, it was all the way up to 21.5 with everybody on Michigan State. And I mean everybody, 99% of the money on the Spartans. Yo, check out the line movement, though. A little bit of a roller coaster action going on this week. We're at 19.5. Then check it out. Wednesday, we're up to 23. Then here we are on Thursday evening, back down to 21. If you notice, when that line hit 23, some Western Michigan Broncos money started to come in. So the books react to the Michigan State money and the Western Michigan money. Really nothing to go off of there. We're looking at 21. All right, let's break this matchup down. Week one, a lot of this is going to come down to a very simple question. Do you believe in Mel Tucker and this Michigan State program or not? Let's go through Michigan State. I have positive and negative points. Let's start with the negative. So this Michigan State team finished the regular season at 10-2 last year, but let's be real. That team could have been 7-5 pretty easily. They should have lost to Michigan. That's number one. The Nebraska game, they won in overtime. They were trying to give that away. Nebraska could have won that game 3 or 4 times at the end there. The Penn State game, they won 30-27, but they were the better team. Michigan State did deserve that win, but they tried to fumble it away at the end. They should have won that game by 2 scores. And to top it all off, they almost lost at Indiana against the Hoosiers, who were just awful with Jack Tuttle at quarterback last year. Now let's touch on some positives for Michigan State, and yeah, there are some. Number one, this team brings back the main pieces of its coaching staff. Mel Tucker, obviously back at head coach. Scotty Hazelton, I believe, is the DC. And Jay Johnson as the offensive coordinator. That whole coaching unit is back, so that's great news. Also, they lost Kenneth Walker, obviously. He plays for the Seahawks now. But they bring in 2 backs through the transfer portal. And not just any 2 backs, 2 guys that I really like. The first guy is that guy Berger from Wisconsin. You probably remember him. He was the running back there after Jonathan Taylor, but before Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen actually came in and took his job, essentially. But, yo, Braylon Allen is a monster. He'll take anybody's job. They also bring in Jarek Broussard, and if you're a Pac-12 fan, you definitely remember this guy from Colorado. Another guy, during the COVID year, he ran for like 850 yards or something in like 5 or 6 games. An absolute savage. Colorado was huge on this guy, but last year, their offensive line was so bad, we didn't really get to see much from it. So you got a 10-2 team, well, an 11-2 team because they beat Pitt in the Chick-fil-A Bowl. So you got an 11-2 team bringing back the main pieces of its coaching staff. They replaced Kenneth Walker with 2 good runners. Oh yeah, by the way, they also returned 79% of their defensive production. That's 23rd in the entire FBS. Now, to be fair, if we're talking about the Sparty defense, we do need to mention that they did struggle at times last year, especially against the pass. There was a few, they really got lit up through the air in several games last year. But with all those returning pieces, 79% returning production, another year under their belt, same DC, Hazelton, I really think that the Michigan State defense takes a big step forward. And that is terrible news for Western Michigan, because to be honest, I don't know where the points are going to come from for the Broncos this year. Yeah, they were 3rd in the MAC in offensive efficiency last year, averaging 6.4 yards a play. So their offense was pretty good last year. But that offense from last year, it's completely gone. Western Michigan returns just 27% of its offensive production. That's 130th out of 130. Dead last in the entire country. They also bring in a new offensive coordinator. His name is Jeff Thorne. I have no idea who he is. I believe he coached in D3 last year. With a coordinator that's never coached D1 football before, and they open up on the road at Michigan State. Now, Western Michigan does return both their running backs from last year. They run a two-back system. One of their backs' names is Ladarius Jefferson, and he actually started his collegiate career at Michigan State. So a little bit of a revenge spot there for Ladarius Jefferson. Who knows? I'm just joking. I don't think that's a factor. Honestly, I think we have a decent shot of seeing a shutout in this game. I think Western Michigan really might get shut out. Michigan State is 11-0 in this series against this team. I think they're going to beat the hell out of them. So give me Michigan State minus 21. Let's go Sparty, or however you say that chant. Never been a Michigan State fan, but I really like them in this week 1 game. If you're looking to get the bet of the day, top bets, I'm doing like a top 5 bets or top 7 bets for Saturday. Parlay of the day, I'm giving out 2 or 3 parlays. If you're interested in that stuff, make sure you download the Sauce Network app, available on the Apple Store and Google Play. Also, if anything changes with this pick in particular, or any pick that I give out on YouTube, I will definitely keep you posted on Twitter. So make sure you follow me there if you're interested. If you don't want to follow me, then don't. I don't care. All right, College Football Thursday is about to kick off in a few minutes. Actually, I think we have about an hour. So I got one more video to do before kickoff. Let's have a good Thursday night. Let's have a good Friday night. I'll talk to you guys on Twitter. Let's make some money.